attempting to quit earlier. He wrote Love the Cosmos. That's usually when he quits, but he decided to stick around because I've been reading Marcus Aurelius. Hermes, what would you say about what I've read so far with Marcus? Pretty great stuff, right?
Oh yeah, I bought his book after the first time he read it to me, and I read it. Meditations. It's pretty amazing.
It's very, my dad. I sent it to my dad for his birthday, and he green eggs and hammed me. He's like, "Why did you send me this?" He's like, "This is not a good book." And then he starts looking it up, and he sees like some source say it's a very good book, and then he's like, "Oh, I stand corrected." He's like, "Apparently, this is like true great wisdom, or he was a good man, or something." But then I sent him news about how he killed hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of Christians at the end. So he rage quit. That's the thing about Marcus. So if I were to ever create a movie, you know how I would do it? I would do it just like how Mel Gibson did Passion of Christ. I would like create the most horrific bloody Christian movie you've ever seen in the very beginning or at the very end. I don't know how you would edit it, but there would be a massive Christian Roman sacrifice. But then you would like basically read passages from the book. But there is a Marcus Aurelius movie, and I've seen it, and it's from like the 40s or the 50s, probably the 50s. It's got to be the 50s, and it could be the 40s. Anyways, it's all in color, and it's a beautiful film, and it's like with world famous actors. But there is one movie solidly dedicated to Marcus Aurelius, and I could go on eBay and probably send you the link if you want to get it, but it is a good representation of Marcus Aurelius, I think. It's a very interesting movie.
There's a movie about him.
Yeah, it's in color. It's an old film and it's about his communication with his generals. He's like in some kind of mountain retreat or something and he's doing all this communication with people and it's all about him. It's not like a big Roman epic film. There's a lot of huge Roman scenes in it because they used to do these big movies, big Roman films. I could find it. Anyways, we're also gonna listen. First, just let me ask Ishmael. Do you want to read anything is today, Ishmael?
I guess I could read. I can't right now. I'm doing some other shit. I mean, I guess I could read something, but I'm doing some shit right now. I'm writing and got to mail a package.
That's what I've said to my sister. I was like, the future economy is just gonna be people sending packages and delivering packages. There's only two types of people: package deliverers and package recipients, or package senders. I guess that's three people. It takes three people to make a transaction with a package. So, welcome to Art Rage Quit Anger Kick, where I've come to the conclusion that this app is nothing but a toxic Rage Quit Anger Kick game. And I proved it last night because I went to the casino with this beautiful Polish woman. And basically, the casino is like the perfect representation of like a mass communication hypnosis event. Because if you take it in terms of like, the subatomic or physic level, every time you throw the dice on that craps board, you're basically the whole situation is one. Everybody is playing a role in this incredible marketplace economy known as a casino. So you have the cocktail waitresses, you have the kitchen staff, you have the floor managers, you have the property managers, you have all the
In
players.
putas.
Yeah, you have all the players, you have all their putas. So it's all, but again, it's all just all men and women vibing in what's called a cas, no, which is a house, and but I call it like a a tithe temple because everybody is if you bring money in there, technically you're gonna lose it. Like you're giving it to the house, which is the cas or the casino. So the casino is nothing new. How long do you think casinos have been in existence? For like 500 years, maybe?
No, longer than that.
Oh yeah, because they probably had casinos back in ancient Rome, right?
Yeah, they were not called casinos, but that's where you went to gamble.
Yeah. God, ancient Rome must have been fucking amazing because though we have modern electricity, don't you think electricity is probably the biggest technological innovation in human history?
Yeah, yeah, but there's evidence that some ancient civilizations possibly had it. We haven't proved it yet, but
No, I think they had to
yeah,
have been able to figure out circuits, and you can create circuits just with metal and like salts and stuff. We don't like our. I was thinking about this, like you if you want to prove how stupid people are, just ask them, how did the electricity get in your phone? Like start to finish. Like let's hear your hypothesis. Because there's so many.
remember
You know how
the
complicated that question is? It's almost impossible to answer.
remember the Baghdad battery.
Baghdad battery? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I could see that. That's interesting. Well, what would they use it for, though? Like, what did they. Just lighting? Is that it? Because that's the only, like, reason you need it. Because in the dark, it's nice to have light so you can read. And candles. That's the thing is, like, what the fuck? Electricity is kind of all hype. Maybe electricity is the biggest psyop of all time. This
I
is.
would assume that they would use it in their homes to light up their homes and to light up the temples.
Or the casinos. You know, Ishmael.
Industrial civilization is inherently exploitative and unsustainable.
That's what I was about to like say. So Ishmael was like a big like psychopathic climatologist. Oh shit! Somebody's screaming outside my house.
Oh shit.
At
Punish
least,
him.
at least once,
Punish him.
at least once a
Buddha came
day.
back to collect.
At least once a day. Yeah, there are people always screaming outside my house. This intersection seems to bring the screamers. It's unbelievable. Okay, so I would like to read. John Lennon is here. I don't know. Do you guys know John? John is John Lennon, and he introduced me to the song, or maybe Ishmael did. That "Woman is the modern N word," and that song is on YouTube in the full N word. I'm telling you, we could create videos about that song and why it's insane that it's still up on YouTube. But this is the thing: is it's green eggs and ham. So I took this beautiful girl out to the casino, and she was like, "Can we get frog legs?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't think I can eat frog legs." And then I'm like, "Well, maybe this is my green eggs and ham moment." I'm like, "Okay, let's get the frog legs." But we actually forgot to order the frog legs. So, but we saw Tim Dillon perform, and it was the funniest shit I've ever seen in Chicago in terms of stand up comedy. I am so glad that we spent the money and went. But I realized there's no reason to get seats. You just do standing room only because it is a huge venue and it's better to be standing anyways. So I'm gonna see JB Smooths in March. I've seen JB Smooths in LA at the sports club playing basketball with Bieber and Chris, the guy that punched Rihanna, whatever that fucker's name was. So at my old gym in LA, there were all the celebrities used to work out there. I met Dolph Lundgren, what the fuck, Mark Wahlberg, Bieber, Chris Brown, JB Smooths, the guy who played RoboCop, Peter Sellers. When I lived in LA, I met a lot of celebrities, and they were all just positive people at the gym. It was interesting. It wasn't like I don't know. They were just like happy to be talked to, and like be recognized for their movies. Particularly the guy that played RoboCop. He was the dopest guy of them all, and he was like a history professor at some university. Peter Sellers. But that RoboCop movie is a fucking great movie. It's like a really great American movie. Super fucking awesome. Cuz it's like it's in a dystopia, and like this technological cyborg brings justice to society at the boardroom and in the streets, in the sheets. So welcome to Art Rage Quit Anger Kick, where Basically, this is really approaching the culmination of my Clubhouse artistic endeavors because if you go to loveartjoy.com and you spend, 2 hours a day watching my YouTube videos, you will see that I have fully captured Clubhouse in its entirety. To even be here anymore after having recorded it completely, and I don't just mean in terms of people, I'm talking about in terms of category. Oh, there is absolutely nothing else that could be said on this app that is any new thought or any new innovation in terms of communication or wordplay. Nothing is new under the sun. Everything that is has already been, and thus I have fully documented this time capsule. And my time capsule's timestamp and end date on this motherfucking app is about to end. And I'm going to actually get this account terminated by creating like ridiculously insane titles, I guess, on election day, because I'm sure there will be crazy news events happening, and like I am sure I'm going to be able to get this account deleted. And actually, I want to get this account deleted because then I will have a new account to film all the reactions to this account getting deleted. So I'm actually never leaving until maybe we have a definitive president. But I can promise you, it will be the biggest psyop mindfuck in communication history after elections, where nobody will know the president, but you'll think you'll know the president, and people will be on this app debating who the president is. It's gonna be so fucking cringe and stupid.
I don't know who the president's going to be, but I don't think it's going to be Trump.
Well, just wait till you see what happens because there could be another assassination attempt. We do not know what's going to happen over the next like 72 hours.
I'm going to do, after Kamala wins, I'm going to do a room called or titled Repatriation, and come join the one percenters. We still love you.
No, that's not. We need to create like hyperbolic titles. Like
We need a title that's like Fatties Vote Trump, Go to the Gym, Fatties.
no, we could call this would be so we need to create extreme titles, but then balance it with extreme like opposite words like civil war and peace movement, assassination and nuke bombs, World War III, something like that. I'm telling you, you are about to maybe witness the biggest rage quit or anger kick event in human history on this app. And people, today's a very important day in personal organization. I would just actually, I'll to tell you the truth, I've been studying, well, not like to tell you the truth, but these astrology books I have are so useful that to like disregard astrology in terms of like personal project management and like usefulness, to listen to people like Mikhail go on and on about whatever history, or Randy, going on about whatever it is in the Greek Orthodox Church, or Diego talking about Anne Frank's diary and how Anne Frank is a trans. Whatever the opportunity
I got a
costs.
question for you.
Yeah.
Did you vote? Ishmael, did you vote?
No, I'm voting on election day, November 5th.
Tomorrow.
Is today what day is it?
Today's the 4th.
Oh yeah, tomorrow.
That means
Yeah.
you got till tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm voting tomorrow, and I've got my election ID card. I'm ready to go. And my driver's license expires November 6th.
Card for elections? How do you know that?
What'd you
It
say?
just asks for my driver's license.
No, I just like to flash it when I go in. They don't even need it.
Right.
Yeah, I just flash it, and then.
I voted the other day for Trump.
Oh my gosh! Wow, Maine is going red,
Man.
or Vermont is
Now,
going
when
red.
I went in to vote, they asked me to turn off my phone, so you couldn't keep your phone on.
Mhm.
Which I did feel a little bit like that was infringing on my civil rights. And then they asked me for a driver's license, which I gave to them. I just wanted to get in there and vote.
See, the thing is, when somebody asks you to turn off your phone, that is a polite request, and that by definition, all communication is hypnosis. Now, however, if you pull your phone out at some later time, it's not like they're going to arrest you. They're just going to say, "Sir, sir, sir, turn your phone off." And you're going to say, "Oh, I'm sorry. What did you say?" And they're going to say, "Sir, sir, dang it." And then you just say, "Hello? Hello? Hello?"
My understanding is that it's a federal offense and a felony.
I know, but the thing is, do you really think a local police officer is going to arrest you for using your? Do you know how prolific phone usage is and how people are just like clueless and then they just like do you realize that like it's just a verbal, it's one of those like emotional things where you don't want to get like triggered. But I'm telling you, no police officer will ever arrest anyone ever for using their motherfucking phone and being accused of using their phone to record or take photos, because that's what a phone does. And everywhere you go, you have a phone. So if people, and I've been in many situations where I've been on an airplane, and they're like, "Sir, step to the side." And she's like, "Are you filming me?" I'm like, "Yeah, there's no law that prevents me from filming you." She was like, "Get off the plane. The police are here." It was so funny. Oh my God. Anyways, yeah, this is what art is. That's what a video is, and that's what photos are. And so technically, if you take a photo, like I reported Thugga Biden to the Boston Election Commission for posting his ballot here on Clubhouse. And so they told me, did I ever tell you what happened with that? I never told you guys what happened with my report of
No,
Thugga
but that's
Biden.
genius.
Yeah. So I got response back from the Boston Election Commission. I never told anybody what they said. They just told me to notify the Massachusetts Attorneys General and like call this hotline and provide the screenshot and all that bullshit. So I called the Massachusetts Attorney General's office and I say I want to notify the Attorney General of a prolific social media user who is posting his ballot and he wrote his name Thugga Biden on it. And so they call me back and they're like, "Hi, this is you." She was like some paralegal and she was like, "I'm gonna take a memo of your statement and gather your information and provide it to our attorney general." So I provided them the screenshot statement, and then they never emailed me back or called me back. That was the end of it. But at least I did my civic duty in reporting them.
Hi everyone. Hi love.
Oh
Hi
Lord,
Cheryl. Hi Hermes.
what's good, Lord?
I feel fine. I took some ketamine, so I feel great.
Oh, good. Well, this is a hypnosis
Hey,
house.
Lord, what's up, buddy?
You said this is a hippie house?
Yeah, it's a hip hop house. That's what hypnosis is. It's hip hop. It's a hip house.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Hey, we need to
What-
hypnotize
You know,
and make
you know,
him
love,
a rich man.
one, love, my friend is, I'm friends with the guy from Loonies who wrote I Got Five on it.
Okay, so I wanted to see if I can do a basic hypnosis right now. I want everybody to repeat after me. No joining others in wailing, no violent emotion. No joining
No
others in the
joining
wailing,
others in wailing.
no violent emotion.
Violent emotion. No joining in others in bailing. No joining others in emotion.
No joining others in their wailing, no violent emotion.
No joining others in the wailing. No violent emotion.
For the good is with me and the just.
For the good is with me and the just. Yeah. For the good is with me and the just.
From Antisthenes, it is royal to do good and to be abused.
From Antisthenes, it is royal to do good, and to be abused.
It is not. It is not right to vex ourselves at things, for they care not about it.
It is not right to vex ourselves of things, for they care not about it.
And that's a big one because people will vex you, but they don't actually care about it. And so everything is a psyop, meaning like any kind of legal document you get, like I've gotten legal documents, I'm being sued. All that is communication hypnosis, and they want to position me in a feeling of emotion. And
Niggas try to vex.
exactly.
Yeah.
These N-word F words are vexing. They cause me to vex. But
Niggas be vexing.
they be vexing, and the thing is, it is not right to vex ourselves at things, for they care not about it. They don't even care about it. They're just doing their job. They're just sending me letters. That's it. But it's like, holy shit, these fucking letters have power. Oy vey.